Okay, just gonna close this, because there ain't nothing going on there anymore. Only me and like one other person, but just gonna make a post with some characters from my book. I know, like, it's not gonna probably be noticeable, but, well, it's probably not gonna be like a post that actually gets many views, but like, yeah, why not? Um, this is my design I made for Antler Fang, which is one of the cats in our book. They come from the mountains. A few other characters also come from the mountains, which I'll say if they do. They come from Snow Clan, which is a mountain area. They got a scar from battle. They're a mute cat. I'll go from bottom to top, I guess. Next would be Snake Root Paw. Gonna move away from my frog real quick. Snake Root Paw. They're the medicine cat of Bone Clan. I won't spoil anything, I guess. Other than like saying this character is important to the story or anything. Like, yeah, this character is important. Note that down. You're gonna see a lot of him. Next up would be technically Vince. They're in the character listing. They didn't make any appearances because, well, we didn't have time for it while writing, or space for it, which we do intend on writing another book. But yeah, they're not gonna make an appearance in the book, but it's still nice to show them. Don't see any here. And I guess Mossy Pelt would be the next one. This is, let me pick up my frog so it doesn't despawn. Mossy Pelt. As you can see, nice she has moss in their pelt. I did glamorize it a lot, I guess. They're, I think, the Death Clan Medicine Cat, which is a Mesa territory. Which, if I didn't mention it, Snakeroot Paws, Bone Clan, which is a desert. Vince is up in, like, the middle of the mountain area, so they're not super cold area. They're part of the Barn Cats, which is what we call the Rogues. Next, Longpaw, the main character of the book, in my opinion. Longpaw, a Snow Clan Tom. As you can tell, he's an apprentice because his name's got Paw. A floofy little guy. I did my best on his design. I'm not that proud of it. Let me see what else I can find. We've got Floral Foot. Okay, this one's important. I do not have technically the person who's like the quote-unquote main villain of the book, who actually does the stuff or acts out the evil plan, but this is Floralfoot. This is our cheap version of Maple Shade. Yeah, it was Maple Shade, but yeah, this is our cheap rip-off version of her. Love her. She's got a wonderful backstory. I will not talk about it because I don't know if it's going to be important to the book. What's going on? Oop. Uh, she's technically a dead cat. We've got our versions of the Dark Forest and Star Clan are Moon Clan and the Crimson Woods, which I guess are nice. We've got her dead version because in her backstory she very much did die. She got her face bashed in with a rock, and this is all based off of a roleplay I did like 2 or 3 years ago. So, going off of memory. Um, let's see, who else have I got? Blitz, I guess, is technically a character in the book. Yet again, though, I could say that for multiple different characters that I snuck in as Easter eggs. Blitz is technically a character. They're in the Crimson Woods. They don't really make an appearance, though. A lot of cats, you'll notice, don't make an appearance. We're planning on not really changing the character listings, like, very much at all until it's, like, necessary. We've got, Reaper Claw, the, deputy of Death Clan. You'll notice that some of the names aren't the best. But yeah, we got Reaper Claw. I could technically show y'all Frank, because I did sneak him in as an Easter egg. Same goes for Solar, but I don't feel like doing that. Technically this next design is not accurate. I don't remember whether Patchlight is just a warrior or the Death Clan deputy. This is like the pre-book design of them, though. In the book, they look much different. They're much more sleek. They're much more rude and mean. In the book, they're way worse. They're of a cat. Next, I guess, would be Glacier Breeze. I'm pretty sure I snuck him in there, maybe, and I think I snuck him into Snow Clan, because that'd be pretty reasonable for him to be in there. Or at least he was supposed to be in there. I don't know if he got removed. Let me see if I've got any other ones. Crying Koi. I'd like to say this character's design is first of all based off of a old design I had for a character who is in the book. Who, if you've heard of Koifin, which is one of the Death Clan cats, Koifin was my second morph, or third morph maybe, that I ever made. I accidentally deleted them, so I made this, based it off of the original, called it Crying Koi, because I will never be able, I forgot to paint the eyelids, but I'll never be able to get the original morph back, sadly, so no one's gonna ever know exactly what Koifin ever looked like. But this is Crying Koi. They're not super special, but they're still there. Next is Skull Face. Don't mind the fact it's called Kit in there. I had that as a temporary thing and forgot about it. Technically speaking, this is the second morph I ever made, which is why one of the main reasons why he's one of the main characters in my book. I wanted to make sure he made an appearance. Or what was originally a she. Gotta give that out. Gotta put that little jab at the other writer for changing that. Gotta get that little jab out there. And also jab at the fact they changed his face, which was supposed to be a marking, to being an actual mask. I'd like to stare you down for that. I'm gonna stare you down real good. And you also had multiple inaccurate descriptions of him. So I'm gonna stare into your soul for a bit until this is known. There isn't anything we can really do about it now, because they had him like that for the entirety of the book, and I can't really change it now. But yeah, that's I think it for characters in the book. I mean, I don't remember whether or not I removed this dude or was going to remove him and decided against it. I'd like to say the barn cats, they wear like bows and bow ties and stuff. It's their own little special thing. But yeah, just felt like showing these off. This one, I won't be shocked if anybody copies him. Feel free to at this point. There is literally nothing I can do to stop you. And there's also the fact I don't use him anymore. He's been abandoned, and he's the only black and white cat morph I have. And I refuse to do anything about it. Because I don't make black and white morphs. That's all. Just gonna be a random post I put up. But yeah,